CAC documents, especially your MEMAT, that is Memorandum of Article. And what is MEMAT? MEMAT is the third document that is attached to your company registration approval. So after your CAC company registration has been approved, they will give you 3 documents: your CAC certificate, your status report, and your MEMAT. MEMAT is also known as Memorandum of Article or Memorandum of Association, just as it is here. So before, we usually call it Form 7 or from 10 before. So but now we call it MEMAT, right? So we'll show you a video on how you can retrieve this. So this is an example of MEMAT right here. This is an example of MEMAT. So we'll show you a video on how you can retrieve this your document. You can do it yourself if you have access to an accredited agent portal, just like I do here. But you need to make sure you have an accredited agent dashboard. You cannot retrieve or do post-corporation because this retrieval is under post-corporation services, under post-corporation portal for CAC. So you cannot do this if you do not have access to an accredited agent portal. So having access to an accredited agent portal, you just come to this post-corporation dashboard, which is where I am now. You type in the name of the company that you want to retrieve the lost document, the name or the registration number. Then you click on it. You click on it, and you come to this dashboard. One of the requirements that is very, very compulsory, I need you to listen at this point. One of the requirements that is compulsory for retrieval of MEMATs and retrieval of certificates is annual return filing. If your annual return is not filed up to date, like if you don't file your annual return up to date, you cannot retrieve your MEMATs, you cannot retrieve your certificates, but you can re-download your status reports. Don't forget, we said earlier in the video that we have certificates, status reports, and MEMATs as the document that will be given to you after your approval of company registration. Any registration or any CAC entity, any registered business or any registered entity on CAC that ends with this LTD or limited is under company, right? Is under company. So if your business name has LTD or limited at the end, it is still under company, and you must have these 3 documents with you complete. So in case of the loss of any of these 3 and you want to retrieve it, this is the process that you'll go through. But to get certificates and MEMATs, you need to have your annual return filed up to date. But you have the grace of retrieving your status reports without filing annual return, right? Because it is on another dashboard, and it's the only thing you can do on this dashboard. You know, we have a lot of processes here. You have a lot of things to do here, like changing of director, transferring of shares. You have a lot of things to do here, but you cannot do any of these things right here aside from company search without filing your annual return. And that company search is where you retrieve your status report, right? Is where you retrieve your status report. What you just have to do is include your business name. In fact, on this company search right here, I can retrieve the status report of another company on another company's dashboard. I don't know if you understand. This is another name of this is the name of another company. Let me check for the registration number of another company to explain what I'm talking about. Let me use this one. Let's use this one. So if you check very well, the registration name of this one is different from the one I open. It's different from the tab I open, right? But I can search for this person, this number that this certificate that I just opened. I can search for the company on this dashboard. You see, it's already bringing out the details. Yet I'm on another person dashboard, or let me say another company's dashboard, and I can search the status reports of another company. So this shows you the grace that you have of retrieving your status reports without filing your annual return, right? So what you just have to do is go to view details, put the name of the of the user information, maybe the name of the direct. It's after making payment for your MEMAT, the remitter, it will redirect you back to the dashboard. So you don't need to panic. Your money is not gone yet. So you just have to include the company name on the dashboard, your dashboard. It will come to this space. Then you come to certified true copy. You click on this not submitted, and you check for your payment status. After checking for your payment status, you see whether it has been approved or not. Then you click on this check status. Then it will show back. It will show paid back. Then you have to input the name of the company again. You put the name of the company again. Then you come to this certified true copy. You come to this not submitted. Then you click on continue. You click on check payment status rather. So after clicking on check payment status, it will bring you to this upload document, right? Or you go through the process I've just gone through. Just make sure you arrive at this upload document. So after arriving at this upload document, the only documents that you have to upload is the court affidavit. That is the court affidavit, and it must be in 5 MB. Right, so there is no other supporting document. So the court affidavit, just like I explained, you need to make sure it's on a lost document. Like you want to retrieve your lost document either for certificates or for MEMAT. Make sure it is on lost documents. After that, you submit. And though these documents, they are showing optional, right? They are showing optional, but one of it is compulsory. That is court affidavit. It is showing optional here, but it is compulsory that you need to include your court affidavit, or else your retrieval of numbers will not go through. So after that, you click on submit, and the process has been completed successfully, just as it is showing here. And that's how you can retrieve your MEMAT. If you check through our channel, you see that we have a lot of other videos. On CAC registration, business compliance, license, and all other documents. Thank you very much, and I'll see you in our next video. Or the name of the accredited agent owner details, you include it. Then you click on save and continue. You make payments of 5,000 naira to remitter, and you don't need to upload anything, right? For status report, you don't need to upload anything. Just pay the 5,000 naira, then you click on save as PDF, or you print directly if you are using a PC, right? But we want to show you the second way to the second document, which is MEMAT, and the other one, which is certificates, right? Which is certificate. So we've already discussed how you can retrieve your status reports. Let's move on to how you can retrieve your certificates. If you want to retrieve your certificates or your MEMAT, make sure you have your affidavit of your lost documents, and that affidavit must carry the reason of lost documents. That is, there are different reasons why we do affidavits, but the affidavit that we need for retrieval of these certificates and MEMAT must be the one that carry the reason of lost documents. And if you don't have like a plug for affidavit, you can reach out to us through our email or our phone number in the description box. We'll get it done for you within 24 hours. Yes, within 24 hours. So after clicking on CTC, certified true copy or certified extract, you go to start request for CTC, or you click on this place, right? And make sure there's nothing showing here. Maybe there's nothing like one or not submitted or one impending or anything, because you might want to try it out. Maybe you want to try it out at first and you did not get it, so you click on back, or you refresh, or you delete and come back again. It will be showing, or there'll be one showing on this not submitted. So if that's the case, you just have to click on it or delete it, right? So let me show you one here. Let me show you one. As long as you have clicked on this thing, you click on something like this, you click on continue, you now come back to dashboard, it will still be showing not submitted. As you can see, it is showing 1 or not submitted. So this is what I'm saying, because this one is still showing, this one is showing 1 not submitted, right? This start request for CTC is fake. It is fake because you have a pending work not submitted, or a pending work pending, or a pending work queried, right? So if it is approved, you can still do another one. But you see this 3, you cannot do another one. What you just have to do is click on this place, then you delete the application that you made mistake on. Then after that, you come back to this start request for CTC. Start request for CTC. You may take note of these things, right? These are their laws that you need to abide by, before you can retrieve or download your lost documents. And this number 2 is very, very compulsory, which is a company which makes a statement in its annual return in force in any material particular shall, in respect of each year or any such returns liable to penalty prescribed in the commission regulations, if it is a small company or any other case. Nothing in this section shall affect the provision of any enactment imposing penalties in respect of perjury and false of Nigeria. So these are their laws and all of those things. So you click on start process, and as you can see, it's showing 2 tabs here. It's showing 2 tabs here: certificates of incorporation of a company, memorandum and articles of association, right? So this one is the certificate and this one is the memorandum. You can retrieve 2 at once, right? You can retrieve the 2 at once and do the status report in the dashboard where I showed status report. So you just have to put the name of the director. Make sure it is the name of the director. Click and you type director here. Click director, save and continue. So these are the details. You preview. After previewing, you proceed to payment. As you can see, the payment is just 5,000 naira per application. If it is only certificate, it's 5,000. If it is only memorandum, it's 5,000, right? So, and the ICRP service charge is 0, but you have to pay for a meter fee, right? So after that, you click on remitter. Make sure that before you make payment, you always copy your RR code. Make sure you always copy your RRR code. That's very important. Copy it and paste it in the keep note, or keep it somewhere on your WhatsApp or anywhere. Just make sure. So this is what the dashboard will look like after payment, after approval rather. This is what it will look like. You'll be able to download your document. Just click on CTC document, then you download the MEMAT document, and that'll be all. Let us know if you have any question in the comment section, and you can subscribe to our channel for more video or more updates.